transfer over here, get over there, here and there, here and there. But yeah, that was good stuff. I wish we would have had it on air. I didn't know how that was gonna go. So
yeah, I didn't know how it was gonna go either. I'm glad we didn't get it on air.
All right, let me fade this bad boy out. Nice.
Hello, everybody.
What's up?
We are back. What episode is this, Dalton?
What episode is this?
Yeah, where we at?
313.
313, man. I ain't done this in a while. Let me see if I still got it. It's
All
your
right.
host with the most, Chris Mina, aka Dino Spumoni, extra cheese and pepperoni, aka Talk to Me Nice. You heard? Aka Young Chris Kringle. You feel me? Young Polly Walnuts. Damn, there was something else like Victim on something. I don't remember. But there was like a little catchphrase, like a little saying. I forgot. Well, that's enough. What's good, man? What's up, Don?
Yeah, what's up? Our pre-Christmas episode.
Pre-Christmas.
We almost there. We'll be at Christmas next week.
Yeah, I'm not ready. Are you ready? You fully prepared?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm not ready, brother.
My pockets felt every bit of it.
Hey, look. Mine too. And I still got at least $100 to spend. So
no, I'm done with that, thankfully.
No,
but
I still got 2 more gifts to get.
Golly, man. I tried to be. The problem was this year, I tried to be practical. So I tried to get people things that they would actually use or they need. So the gift I got my mother-in-law, I know for a fact she'll use it, and she said that she needs this. So I got that. What I got my dad, it's for his arthritis. What I got Vicky, because her purse is so unorganized.
That's like 85% of women, though.
But I got something for that, though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then for Tasha, she's been trying to get her podcast and her show off the ground. So I got her stuff she would need to get that started. So like things like that. And then, of course, my son, I got him stuff that he would. I mean, he's not gonna listen to this, but I got him. He's been really into Sonic, so I got him some Sonic stuff. Like I got him a Sonic.
You don't know what them kids do while they at school, dog.
Nah, they ain't listening to this shit. But I got him a Sonic smartwatch. It's not like a phone, but it's like digital, so like you can change the screen on it. Nice. And he can like touch it and stuff. So like, but it doesn't have like any games or anything. But it like interacts with you touching it or whatever. But
it tells time though, right?
It does tell time, and then you can, like you said, you can change the watch face. So he could, if he wants Knuckles on there one day, he could put Knuckles on there. And then I got him a miniature like arcade Sonic machine. It has Sonic 1 and 2 on it, but it's a full arcade machine, like a little nice. One. So he should be good with that.
The major gift, excuse me, the major gift we got, because Alex, me and him decided to go. It wasn't really 50-50 because I owed him $40, so he sent me whatever minus 40. Yeah, but I have been noticing going back to my parents' house that it's starting to smell like mothballs in that bitch. So I was like, yeah, I'm finna, like, they need an air purifier. So I got one that covered like 1,000 square feet or whatever. Got the filters so everything that we got will last them for the year.
Yeah.
Coming up, because you change the filters every 3 years. So that was like, I told Alex to get it, but that was going to be my gift regardless. But Alex was like, what do I get mom and dad? And I was like, get them this. And then he came with the idea to just combine the gifts or whatever. Then my sister, late last week, was like, "Hey, we should essentially do like a secret Santa, not secret Santa, non-secret Santa." She put everybody's name in the family in a
You get like an
randomizer.
assigned member of the family.
Yeah, so like, which it makes sense. Like, it's
Yeah.
easier.
Y'all's family's big, so
Yeah, that, and we're only doing. It's only the adults. Like, we ain't got to worry about the kids and stuff like that. But it was a good idea. It just came a little late because everybody had already started doing their shop. Well, majority of people already started doing their shopping. But she ended up doing it anyways. So crazy enough, my nephew that is not working currently got me, and then I got my nephew that is also not currently working. So I had already determined that I'm not getting anything for Christmas. So
don't give up hope.
yeah, no, Alice called me. It was like, "What do you want Julius to get you for your birthday or for Christmas?" And it was this wallet chain I've been looking at. I was like, "Y'all can go ahead and grab that for the boy, man. Something slight." And then work, we're doing Secret Santa as well, so I got to get that gift too. And I just been, I guess, procrastinating.
Yeah,
But
I got Dylan as my secret Santa.
oh, that's so easy, bro. Well, not easy, but like,
Well, he made a list. I just got something off the list that he put on
she
there.
said like the person that I got was like, "God bless everybody" or something, and I was like, "Well, I don't know what to do with that." So I'm just gonna give her a gift card for the maximum amount, which is $50. I think I might have just made that up, but I'm just gonna get her a gift card, let her go do what she
Yeah,
want to do,
be safe.
because I ain't she I can't do nothing with the you know God thing or whatever. But while we're on the subject, last week our little Popeyes conversation kind of grew some legs, and in the middle of it growing legs, I thought I should find a random tweet every week to like
yeah.
bring up, because that's where I got the Popeye shit from, and we kind of go through it. This week was kind of lackluster. I didn't really see anything that like really tickled my fancy the same way that Popeyes conversation did. I sent Dalton a screenshot today. Was that today when I sent that? The Popeyes? Or was that yesterday? It was yesterday.
Let me double check.
Yeah. I sent him a screenshot of Popeyes
Yesterday,
actually selling
125. Yeah.
which is 2 for 1. And yeah, people died. Anyways, I think the most shocking news that
Oh
kind of
yeah.
kept me, yeah, well, pretty much, everybody kind of engaged in conversation over the week is the I guess murder
It's
of,
a
I mean,
murder. Yeah.
like, the best way to put it, the murder of what's his name?
Rob Reiner, right?
Yeah, Rob. Hold on. Yeah, Rob Reiner and his wife.
Yeah.
Um, this is how I've been able to communicate who Rob Reiner was for people that were born after the 80s,
Yeah.
because that's when he like uh really got his shit off as a director and actor, even before the 80s as an actor. But I've been telling everybody, "Yo, you heard about that Rob Reiner shit?" And they were like, "Yeah, who is that?" And I was like, "Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?"
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Yeah."
He's the dad.
I said, "He's Leo's dad." And they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit, fuck, blah blah blah." So like, um, a few days ago, we got the news that Rob Reiner and his wife were murdered in their home.
Well,
And
at first it said he just passed away.
yeah, it was passed away, but yeah, two at once. You kind of got to speculate, unless there was like black mold in the house or some
But no,
shit.
but they literally just said that they passed away, and then they were like,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
they confirmed uh there was 2 victims of a homicide that are near address, and they matched the ages of the 2
yeah.
individuals, but they didn't disclose the names of the victims, and then they basically said, yeah, it was a homicide. And the worst part is the culprit.
The culprit is their son, I believe. What's that nigga name? I think it was
Nick,
Bob.
Nick,
Was it
Nick.
Rob Reiner? His son's Nick Reiner, yeah, who had been struggling on again, off again with like substance abuse. He's been checked in to different rehabs over the course of some years. He even came and like was homeless out here for a certain amount of time. I had saw, but apparently, legend has it, the night that they were murdered, the Obamas were supposed to have dinner with them. Obviously, that did not come to fruition, but also their daughter, they had two sons and one daughter. Their daughter ended up being the one who discovered them and made the call to 911. And she, based off of what I gathered, she alluded to it being a family member that had did that to them. Their son was living in the guest house across the street from the house that they lived in. Um, Again, he was troubled. Rob actually did like a semi uh, auto biopic movie about his son. Um, that his son kind of helped him do, right, experience sharing or whatever. But yeah, it was kind of jarring this close to the holidays. A lot of people have been passing. um I think that one stuck out the most because the manner that it happened.
Yeah.
um Also, apparently, Conan O'Brien had held a Christmas party that they attended with the son, and the son Nick got into it with uh the guy who plays in Barry. That show
Yeah,
on
Bill
HBO,
Hader. Bill Hader.
Bill Hader or whatever. So they're kind of, without saying like, they're saying like, yo, he got to it with them, and then he went home and did what he did. I don't know, blah blah blah, which is heavy. It's just heavy, especially Conan O'Brien because his uh dad just died. I think, I know that was a big topic the week prior and how he handled it. Um, which, if yeah, there it's all over social media, so everybody can go check it out. But I mean, prayers and condolences, man. Uh, Ultimately, that's just crazy. And also, what's crazy is, to me, the pictures that they like chose to use of the son. You can see like gradually where he just like stopped becoming himself. I guess stopped loving the family. Stopped, like, the eyes were just dead. There was no spirit in the eyes. He just looked completely. Even there's one photo they shared. The whole, son, him, mom, dad, daughter. His chair is pulled from the table, like he is disengaged, like from the family or whatever. So whatever he was dealing with, um, or whatever is, I hope he gets help and he forgives himself for what he did eventually. But the ultimate story became more about what our current commander in chief posted to Truth Social. And ultimately, he said, Rob Reiner, once a beloved actor and filmmaker, was murdered with his wife. Is a tragedy, but his hate towards me is what caused his
His
murder.
death. Yeah.
Essentially, is what he said. And I don't know, bruh. I just like there. His first term, I remember all of us sitting in the living room at the apartment and joking about like, oh, he's funny though, like some of the stuff he does, like free throwing the toilet paper during the hurricanes or whatever, was funny. But this was like unhumane for him to say. Like the bodies weren't even cold yet. If there was somebody like you disagreed with, that disagreed with your politics, that disagreed with like um whatever, like you still don't speak that way as a leader, you know. It's kind of crazy. And it was super distasteful. A lot of people he doubled down on it.
He's so on brand though.
It's crazy. Like, you know, I don't know anybody that is that like full of themselves in real life. At some point, that mask comes off, the facade breaks, and you're like, okay, I'm a human at the end of the day. I care about things. But like, nah, bro. It was just super distasteful, bro. Like that was crazy to read. I read the whole thing. I'm like, bro, why did you say you could have said even though we've had difference of like politics, you know, nobody deserves it. Like just leave it at that. But the fact that you kind of just took that moment to get your shit off is crazy. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I will say though, in doing research about Rob, some of the movies that I've seen of his have been great or whatever. But Stand By Me is in he did that film from the book that Stephen King wrote. Stephen King said, at least up until that point,
That was the best one. Yeah.
yeah, nobody's adapted his work in the same capacity that Rob did. And I just think that's, especially us been talking about it and Derry these last few pods, for Stephen King to say that, to find out he said that about, you know, this man's work, who some people don't even know they, when Harry met Sally and the princess joint,
Princess
the
Bride.
princess. Yeah, I wish I fucked with. I fucked with that movie heavy. I didn't know that was him. I didn't know it was his work. When I was a kid, I was like, "Yo, this shit hard, bro." Finding out that was his work was crazy too. So, people even went as far as to say, like, if he didn't do the Spinal Tap
Documentary.
rockumentary,
Yeah. Yeah.
that we wouldn't even have like The Office today because of like the style
Yeah.
of mockumentary it was. Even when Harry Met Sally, that became the template for rom-coms to this day.
Yeah, and Spinal Tap, that's what made Jack Black do music. So
like
yeah,
when Trump, if you're like unaware like me, right, of who Rob Reiner was, because like to me, I seen him and stuff.
Yeah.
I just never paid attention. If you see Donald Trump's tweet and say that like, oh, he spiraled and he was once a revered this and that, then you go doing and that's all you know. Actually, that's all you know. You're like, damn, that's kind of crazy. But doing the research and finding out like he was really one of them ones. Not only that, he was a humane person. Even when he spoke about Charlie Kirk, even their differences, he still um grieved over that. He was like, yo, nobody should, no matter what political stance, that should not have taken place. You know what I mean? And Trump couldn't make himself do that. It was just crazy, bro. And again, finding out he did some shit that I've seen and know that people revere, that is fire as fuck, is just crazy. So like, again, rest in peace to that man. Prayers and condolences to his family for real, because that's crazy, dog. Like I couldn't even imagine, bro. I couldn't even imagine, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is crazy. It definitely like took the wind out of the weak sails for sure.
Yeah.
That's all been happening, honestly, is that on the core news front. On a lighter note, back to the Popeyes thing for 1 second. I had I had a lot of people comment to me and DM me about the clip I put up about the
Mm-hmm.
Popeye segment.
Mm-hmm.
People were so up in arms because I said out the dough instead of out the door. For one time, I'm from Dallas, Texas. Okay, sometimes the shit comes out with a little razzle dazzle. I can't help
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It just happens sometimes.
Don't take it personal,
And
guys.
trust me, if you know me, I say no. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Because people, why are you talking like that?
Yeah.
Why did he do that? Out the dough. Like, okay, I'm sorry. That's just how I talk. I meant nothing by it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't being extra. It just came out because we were into the
Discussing
conversation.
some shit we really fuck with, dog.
Yeah.
Like, y'all got to understand, man. I
Out the
think a
dough.
lot of that, actually, that's a good segue. A lot of people via social media want the person that they're speaking on to be the idea in their head of who they are. And that's just not the way it works, bro. Like, I've seen Timothy Chalamet get attacked this week for being a wigger.
Oh yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen the chick that's in the movie with him being attacked, Odessa or whatever, because she dyed her hair black
Oh,
and
so
now
you're saying she's trying to be yeah. I didn't see that.
more uh, POC or whatever. And I'm like, bruh, there's bitches out here that's dyeing their hair, getting all type of piercings, going through like extreme body changes and shit, getting lipo or whatever the fuck. Like, let people be who they are, bro. If they not hurting nobody, bro, their words aren't harming anybody. Like, why do we care so much about like how other people want to be perceived and how they present themselves as? Like, there's this whole thing that's been happening over the last few years of like, you're either this or you're not. And I just feel like my age old saying, bro, like, niggas can walk and chew gum at the same time, bro. I can be all the things you know me to be. And then once we're out of that element of your understanding and your knowing and we step into something else, I'm going to shift. I'm going to change. I'm not in that same environment. Like, I don't have to act that way. And not even an act. Like, I don't have to present myself that way. It's not an act. Like, I possess that too.
Yeah.
I could put on a fucking bow tie the same way I could put on some Jordans. You know what I'm saying? That's a horrible correlation, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, I know how to use the salad fork in the goddamn dinner fork. You know what I'm saying? Like, give people more credit is all I'm saying before you start to pass judgment. If you take that 1 second to like
Yeah.
evaluate and then get the information, you won't end up with fucking pie on your face, bro.
Hey.
As so many people do.
A dough and a door are the same thing. I'm sorry.
It's the same thing
It's
out
the
here.
same thing. It's the
It might
same
not
thing.
be the same thing where you from,
Yeah.
but dough, hoe, for sure, it all go. That's what it is.
Yeah. And then hoe could be a good thing out here. That hoe clean.
Yeah.
That hoe
Oh,
trash.
he throwing them hoes.
He throwing them hoes.
Like, that's what's like, I love our lingo for real because like even some people from here, they're just not from that era
Yeah.
because it kind of phased out.
It did.
But like, hoe is like
Universal.
a person, place, or thing.
Yeah. It could be.
Like, you know, like niggas used to go to hoe downs. Like, it wasn't like, you feel me?
We have a couple things like that where it could mean multiple things.
Right.
By our intonation of it.
Right.
But like, you feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it changes the way it means. We have several things that work that
like,
way.
are you cool?
Oh,
Versus,
are you cool?
Is you cool?
Is you cool?
Like,
yeah.
because I'm gonna up this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it's just understanding. Some people don't understand, and that's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, some people don't understand, and it's okay. Like, hooked on phonics, nigga. I don't know what to tell y'all, but do something. But don't come in our comments talking about Dalton can't say no. And another thing, it's like y'all saying that is the equivalent to letting me or saying that I'm okay with Dalton saying nigga or whatever. If Dalton's saying nigga all the time and I was just sitting here like, hell yeah, nigga, that would be a reason to comment. But he said doe. No, a deer, a female deer. Like, what are we talking about, dog? Get the fuck out, bruh. It ain't that deep. It's not that deep. Everybody just relax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it meant nothing.
Get off y'all school shooter vibe.
It meant nothing.
All right. But anyways, a couple albums came out this year, man, or this week.
I was like, this year? Yeah, a couple albums did come out this year.
Nas and DJ Premier dropped.
Yep.
That was, and 21 Savage dropped. Those were the two focal points for me.
Yep.
Did you listen to either one?
No, I was gonna listen to them tomorrow, actually.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I've listened to both. I have not. I listened to Nas in its entirety. It's a bit of a quicker listen. 21, I did not get all the way.
Hold on. Diamond is you're fully licensed. Diamond,
my bestie is an SD. You heard? Shout out to Diamond. She did what she had to do. I ain't gonna get into detail because that's her story to tell. But she did what she had to do to make sure she got her license. I don't know what ST is, but you're my bestie for the restie. I'll tell you that. I don't know what qualifications you got, but you got them, and we here. I listened to Nas and DJ Premier in its entirety.
Here, Chris. There you go.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay. You threw a word on the screen. It looks like a made up word. So, what is it? Say it, Don.
Esthetician.
And
she can give you a facial.
Okay, bet. Yeah. Okay. Well, with the winky face.
You lucky Chris didn't go. What kind of facial?
Oh, I did. I was just like with the facial expression. Definitely. But Nas's album with DJ Premier, people have been asking for them to collab.
What?
They've been asking for Premier and Nas to do a full project, and when Nas spearheading the mass appeal
movement
with De La Soul, Mobb Deep, Ghostface, you know what I'm saying, putting out their Big L. It was only right that his was they saved the best for last, quote unquote. I don't think it's the best project that came from that series. Nas is on this album. He's reminding people of who he is. Not only of who he is, who he was, and where he's at right now. So this album for him was like, I'm finna get all my shit off.
Okay.
Premier being the sole producer, I feel like he didn't go as crazy as he could have, production-wise. Especially because the history that Nas and Premier have. New York State of Mind is one of the hardest beats of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't go as crazy as he could have. But I think he did that just to give Nas his space. Get your shit off, my nigga. We don't got to go super artistic. We ain't got to go
just a rap.
Right. And that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
The standout records on there for me was, excuse me, I was listening to Aaliyah before this. The standout records to me was the My Story, Your Story, which was him and AZ. They were doing a Ninja Turtle rap. I mean, back to back for y'all newcomers. Pause. He also did a rap about he dedicated a record to the ladies, which was called Bouquet, whatever, however you say it. And he was basically just going. He went from goddamn Roxanne Shante all the way to Sexy Red. So that was great. The one thing that this album made me appreciate about Nas, though, that I couldn't see as a child, is just how thoughtful it is. Like he is with his writing. He's a very thoughtful writer. His first album, I mean, his first album did to me what like Tupac did to me later. I didn't realize the significance of it early. I caught on to it later because it wasn't all the glitz and the glams and the flash, you know, that Hove gave us, or even Puff at the time gave us, you know, as far as like jiggy shit. It was like some real, like, I know Sexy Red is a girl that I know from my hood back in 89. Like, I know Sexy Red. So I understand her. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't pick up on that concept of rapping because I thought it had to be one thing because of the commercial aspect of it. But I think Nas and Pac definitely, as far as non-commercial rap goes, because my favorite Pac songs are not the songs that were played on the radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the same for Nas. Like the few songs of Nas's that was played on the radio, like those are not my favorite joints by him. So the album was great. In the sense of like we got what we've been asking for, and this is how they decided to present it. So I think you'll fuck with it. I don't think it's something that would be like I'm going to keep going back to for you. I don't think, but I do think you're gonna fuck with it as an album.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
21's album.
Fuck, oh man. No. Oh no.
21's problem to me, as a fan of 21, isn't his rapping ability. It's what he's saying and how he's saying it. Because even the first song I put you on by 21, when we had that party at the house on the lake, was 21. Why you rapping all hard? Yeah. That was so much dope that it broke the scale. Like, he's always been that guy for me. That's what I see him as. So I'm not expecting him to like Nas me to death, or Kendrick, or even Drake. But what I do think happened on this album is the production has not grown. So in a sense, he hasn't grown. But it's kind of hard to say because Her Loss is a phenomenal album to me. There's only like one song I skip on that album for real, and it's that Sirocco Loco shit. Like, I hate that fucking song. It's a bad song. But everything else on there is fire to me. And I know Drake probably helped 21 write a lot of his verses because to me, that's 21's best rapping, hands down. From like a rap standpoint of like the bars, the lyrics, the swag, everything, like Drake penned some shit for 21 because he couldn't get it off himself. So like, let me get this off on you, pause, because you can actually say this and it be authentic. I can't say that I've been spinning for a week and we still spinning. Like, we trying to hit his mama. Like, you can't say that, Drake. You got Nike deals and Sprite deals and all this shit, NBA deals. You can't say that, but 21 can get that shit off. Okay. So for me, I fuck with the intro of the album. I also like the fact that him and Lotto actually did a song together
Mm.
on this album. And Lotto kind of alludes to like, yo, I'm fucking on a London nigga. He blah, 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 blah. Because they have not came out and said, well, we all already know that they've been together for whatever. And whether that's due to like 21's immigration situation or he really good about keeping this shit low key. I mean, even Beyonce and Jay-Z didn't keep that shit this low key. Like this is a whole level of like, are they dating? Is it okay to shoot at Lotto? But what's crazy is if you think about it in that capacity, nobody has shot at Lotto, like trying to get at her. And she would be one of the ones. Like if Webby came out today and made Beyonce like Trina, Lotto would be one of the names in the rap. And nobody's done that. So that lets me know, as a real street nigga, that they know not to play with Lotto because she is already spoken for. Me, on the other hand, I'm not a street nigga. I'm just a regular nigga, hardworking man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nervous. I'm just saying. 21 don't know what to do with that. He don't know what to do with that. He don't know what to do with that. Like,
okay.
He don't know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can have their fun, but like, they ain't gonna be the nigga she end up with. Like, that's just me. That's God. That's what God got for me.
Okay.
You heard?
Okay.
My perfect woman right there, man.
Well,
but I do give it a listen though.
Okay. Well, speaking of the chosen one, Chris picked a movie this week. And boy, did he pick a movie. I feel like I can't escape this movie no matter what happens because of Chris.
We watched it during the session that we had back then.
We did. Yeah. And we've also watched it at the apartment.
Yeah.
We watched it's one of Chris's comfort foods, as we call it. It's definitely, but
one of my favorite films of all time.
The movie he picked was The Last Dragon. Barry Gordy's Last Dragon. just so you know. It's a 1985 cult classic. It has definitely endeared through the times until now. Definitely it's a very black movie. Because this was like that real like heavy time where like black filmmakers were like cranking shit out in the 80s, right? There's a lot of people that were never seen again, but it does have Julius Carey as Sho'nuff, which is I think worth the price of admission alone.
Rest in peace to the god, man.
Rest in peace. But you got Ty Mack as Bruce Leroy. If you can't tell already, it's a playoff Bruce Lee. But Bruce Leroy. And then R.I.P. to Vanity as well. She was a love interest. That was Prince's like protege at one point, you know. She passed away in 2016.
Rest in peace, dog.
She had kidney failure due to overabundance of cocaine use. She was supposed to be one of them ones. Really.
Man. Shout out to Vanity, dog. She was a full-bodied woman, man. And even Sho'nuff, like he died due to cancer as well, if I'm not mistaken. But let me break this shit down to you like a fraction, dog. Like you told me today. Obviously, this movie came out in the 80s, and I had brothers that were born in the 80s. So they showed me this movie, and it meant so much to me as a watcher of Power Rangers at the time, as a watcher of Dragon Ball Z. You know, I've never been the one that be like, oh, I want to see me on screen. Like, I want to feel connected to a character. I never got into that bag. I think that's something that started happening recently with like Black Panther and The Princess and the Frog, like us wanting to be seen on screen. I have a theory about that. I'll hold that to the end if you.
Okay.
I can tell you now or whatever. But I have a theory about that.
Okay.
But seeing the Last Dragon as someone who was just like engulfed in karate, kung fu discipline at that time because of like watching Power Rangers and again Dragon Ball Z.
Bruce Lee movies. You were big into
Bruce,
Bruce Lee movies. Yeah.
Bruce Lee was like, no, Bruce Lee was God to me.
Yeah.
God. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, my brother's calling me. So Kung Fu was a big thing for Black people, and we wouldn't have Wu Tang without Kung Fu.
Yeah, absolutely,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it was a huge.
They call Staten Island Shaolin, so like,
yeah, it was Kung Fu discipline. It's almost like Kung Fu movies to certain genre of niggas is the same thing as like mafia movies are to a group of guys. You know what I mean? You can see the split right down the middle. Ultimately, our principles and morals and discernment come from different values that we've adopted over time, but what's always there is like, no women, no kids. You're gonna fight for what you believe in, those type of things. So again, seeing Bruce Leroy, Black Man, Kung Fu, I was sold. Then you add the mystical, spiritual chi of essence to the film, and we got the glow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is crazy because Show Enough had the glow already, and Bruce Leroy had to work his way. He had trials, tribulations. Trials are a big thing in the kung fu thing. You're not going to become a master without going through these things or whatever.
Yeah.
But Show Enough was already a
and
master.
The strength is within you.
Yeah. But then it's not on you; it's in you, brother.
Yeah.
Right. Very pivotal movie for me. The music, the style, the aesthetic, the nostalgia, it was all there.
It's so 80s too. It's just
It's
so fucking
80s.
It's so fucking 80s.
So 80s, man. Tamark is an actual karate guy.
Yeah.
So they wanted somebody fresh faced that Hollywood hasn't seen, so that fish out of the pond story really landed. Oh shit. Okay. I'll be right back. You don't know if you want to pause or what.
No,
I'll be right back.
We're live, bro. So I gotta.
Yeah, just keep talking. I'll be right back.
I got you. Hold on. Yeah, Chris has got to let somebody in, but yeah. So like he was saying, I mean, it's very 80s. Yeah, I mean, I believe it was Timex's like first thing he ever did. Yeah, that was the first thing he ever did. And he's had a couple roles since then. Mainly doing extra work, but yeah, man, he's proficient. He's black belts in karate, Jeet Kune Do, Wing Chun, Hapkido, Jujutsu, Taekwondo, and Jiu-Jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, sorry. He's officiated the UFC fights. Yeah, he has a lot of accolades in the martial arts world, actually. But I think he's he does a lot of stunt work. That's the other one. But there's only one black man who's ever won the Bruce Lee Award, and that was Michael Jai White, Spawn, Black Dynamite. He actually got the Bruce Lee Award, but yeah, he's had a very interesting career. But I mean, this movie definitely was. I mean, he was definitely in it. I mean, he was doing some stuff, but like I said, Show Enough is like the guy in this movie. I think that's what the one thing everybody would remember about this film. If you've seen this, there's nothing to really spoil about this film because it's the it's like just a movie, right? Like it just kind of like I'm gonna explain more about this when Chris gets back, but it kind of washes over you. It's just it's no matter if you feel like it's good or bad, whatever. I will say at the end of the day, it is entertaining because it moves at a really quick pace. There's not too much to think about. There's good music, um, and you have funny dialogue with Shonuff, and then just random stuff happening. The narrative means very little at the end of the day with all that. Um, once you get to the core thing about this film, um, it was a Motown production. Oh, Chris is back. There he is. Um, but it was actually it was a success, a financial success at the box office. Remember, this is the '80s we're talking about here.
You
So
goddamn right. Man.
it cost $10 million. It made $33 million. So
shout out to Barry Gordy, man.
Barry Gordy.
So a thing that I've come to realize about you, that you are a movie buff. You fuck with movies.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the movies that are like, again, like Mortal Kombat Annihilation, even we were talking about Power Rangers Turbo earlier today. Certain movies that come out during a certain period, like, I ain't gonna say you don't like them, but you obviously critique them harder because of maybe the time and whatever.
No.
So my question to you is,
yeah,
what is a older movie of that ilk that you do fuck with? Like, nobody can tell you shit about this movie.
Oh, I mean, there's several, but I literally just said, I was like, when you were off camera, I said at the end of the day with this movie, I was like, I can't really spoil it for you because the plot doesn't matter as much as just like going through the journey of this movie. Because I was like, at the end of the day, this is just a movie. But I was like, if you like it or don't like it, there is no way you can say it's not entertaining. It's because it is entertaining. Like I will watch it because it is entertaining. Now, am I saying that it's like a good movie? Like what a good movie is? No, but it is entertaining. And there's like fun stuff in it with Shonuff, and the soundtrack's good. You have a lot of good '80s music. You have like this whole like music show subplot that pops up for some reason, and then there's a lot of one-liners that are quoted from this movie. But like, well, I'll never say it's not entertaining, and I won't ever say it's not important as well. Like it is important, but yeah, I mean there's just a certain campiness to certain '80s films. That is what it is. But like it just, I mean, but like I said, this movie wasn't trying to be like an Oscar-winning film. Like it definitely, that's not what this was going for. It was just going for like a fun black kung fu movie. That's literally what this was going for. Like, and
especially at the time, because like the influence of kung fu in the black community was,
and it didn't take itself seriously. There's no way it did. But there is a certain earnestness to the movie though. Like it's earnest, but it's not like sitting here like they're not, the actors are not just going super serious. Like Shonuff is having a blast, just being ridiculous, right? Like he's just being ridiculous the whole movie. I mean, we always quote he catches bullets with his teeth. Like that whole thing is just
wasa. Yeah.
And then and then fucking Bruce Leroy having to act black to Asian men to get into this one.
You gotta be down. Yeah. It ain't about being black.
Yeah. He's being down. Yeah, he's down. Yeah.
That's ultimately, we still struggle with that today, dog. Yeah. We know you black, but are you down?
Man? Yeah. But you're asking what older movies do I fuck with? I literally named several last week, but because the Seven Samurais from the 1950s, brother.
That ain't the same.
But so
Okay,
what do you mean?
because okay, Pete, right?
Mhm.
So there was a point in time when the arts were taken like very seriously. So the movies that we were getting were trying to be something.
Yeah.
So your
So you're
your
talking about
your
the campy movies, like when they got
exactly.
to
Yeah.
campiness. Like,
So like
I
Three
mean,
Ninjas.
first Ninja Turtles, the live action Ninja Turtles, very
Ninja
campy,
Turtles,
but
Double Dragons.
Double Dragon's ass. Um,
I
Double
fuck with
Dragon is
Double Dragons.
super.
I
That shit
fuck with
is
Double
that
Dragons,
shit's
man.
super ass. But
They need to. That's the movie they need to remake. They could
I wish they would,
revitalize
because
it.
that actually would is pretty easy to make. Like
Yeah,
it's just whooping ass, bro. They can do that. You
yeah,
could make 2 John Wicks. Like you could just beat
yeah,
their ass, bro. Like,
yeah.
but like I fuck with the original Ninja Turtles, bro. I think that movie's very campy, very silly, but I think it's super well made. Like
Mm.
100% super well made. I love that movie. I adore that movie.
Mario,
This see people don't like the movie. Like, is it a good movie? Definitely not. But I
the
think they were,
spirit is there.
yeah. But I think they were trying to be very unique. Like they were not
Mm.
trying to just be like Bowser is just Bowser was just a businessman in this movie. But
Yeah,
like, and then the way they had the Goombas look, it was such a weird like pocket of time when that movie came out, right? Like it's just a very strange movie.
I can keep
Um,
going. Hold on. Well, yeah, Karate Kid is what it is. Like Karate Kid's like, yeah,
Classic, phenomenal.
classic. Yeah,
And
can't
then
really say nothing bad about
I love
Karate
Three
Kid.
Ninjas.
Okay.
Rocky loves Emily. I love Three
Yeah,
Ninjas. I
yeah.
mean, there's plenty of campy. I like Mortal Kombat 1. I just don't like the second one
Second one, all right, man. I'm
because
sorry.
Shang Tsung is awesome, right? Like that was we
Rest
like
in peace,
he
man.
just passed
Johnny
away,
Tsunami, man.
but like that whole thing, like that had like, but that had like sauce to it, right? It had an aura to it. Like you're like, there was something just cool about that movie when you're watching it. Like you're just like, oh, this is awesome. I mean, the first Street Fighter movie,
Yeah,
it's
how you feel about that?
that's so campy, right? But like,
Yeah,
you can't say the movie's not fun. Like it's a
yeah,
they were just making shit to be fun at some points, right? Like
yeah,
that I can't that thing's what the 80s and 90s early 90s were really about. Was they were like they were the film industry was getting a lot of bread so that people had more leeway to make like kind of random shit, right? Like we were
yeah,
getting so much random stuff happening. Um yeah, there's plenty I like, but most of the time it's the earnest movies, and their goal is to be fun. They're not like being like this is a film, like this is an awesome film, like because like at the end of the day, like if you're like if this is a good movie, quote unquote, like most of the time you're gonna say no, but like I think fun and good are two different things. Like
yeah, yeah,
there's that still applies today. It applies to Marvel movies we talk about. There's there's Marvel movies that are just fun and they're not good movies.
yeah,
But there are some that are great movies, right? Like just same thing with the DC movies. There's some that are great and there's some that are just that could be fun. There's some that are ass, right?
yeah,
That's just the nature of when you're making movies. But there's plenty, Chris. I could go on for days listing off movies. Like I mean, I think the first Star Wars is very campy. You know, Star Wars like the very first Star
yeah.
Wars movie is very. I didn't think they didn't get serious till the second one, right? Because
Mhm.
the first one was like a shot in the dark and it was like very very popular. So then they were like, okay, let's rev it up a little bit. And the Empire
Yeah,
Strikes Back is where it went gangbusters, right? But
yeah.
like the first one's super campy, bro. Like they're they're just doing shit in space.
In space,
And
brother.
remember, in back when that movie was aired, there was no color on the lightsabers. They were white. All the lightsabers were just white.
Mm.
So
Hmm.
like we didn't get the color until they like did it for us in this day and age.
But shit,
Uh,
that shit so like obviously where we are today with Star Wars and what George Lucas probably
that was a technical achievement at the time, right? But that was
yeah,
what it was about. Like, yo, check out, we're in space for real. Like I mean, Tron, not a good movie. The first one was not a good movie, but what
Mm-hmm.
a fucking unique try, right? Like
Yeah.
that to be in a video game world and then try to make that movie back when they made that movie. Come on, man. Big
Hard.
Trouble Little China. Like
What's the joint? Jackie Chan, the Brooklyn. Was it Brooklyn or the Bronx? It was the Bronx.
oh, in the Rumble in the
Rumble in the
Bronx.
Bronx
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Fire movie, bro.
yeah.
Love that shit down, nigga.
I love all Jackie Chan
Down.
shit. I love Bruce Lee movies, bruh.
Yeah. Bruce Lee ain't made a bad movie.
But
Though, Bruce Lee, with his life being cut short, I would have loved to see Bruce like get into other genres of film outside of kung fu.
bro, after the big one, Enter the Dragon, right? Like after that came out, he died shortly after that. That was the ticket though, because that movie was a fucking success, and it's a fucking classic movie to this day, right? Like they actually gave him, because his movies were doing so well in China, they just was like, yo, you could do whatever you want. This is gonna be your big Hollywood time to shine, right?
Yeah.
After he would have got all that you were talking about, Chris, because he was working on that show, the Kung Fu show, right?
The Green Hornet or something, right?
He did that one.
Okay, yeah, he did. Yeah.
But he was working on his own show, like I think it was just called Kung Fu, and he was gonna be in that, but he was writing that show. And he had a lot of projects that he would have been lined up for. I guarantee it. Like the 90s would have been his, bro. It would have been fucking his.
Yeah.
Him and Jackie Chan would have been on a tear, bro. But
what a good show, man.
Yeah, but we'll never know. But
yeah.
I'm pretty positive that would have been the case for sure. But that's why. But this movie, takes influences from that shit, right? Like so, and I think this movie definitely a lot of movies took stuff from this movie too. Like just a black martial artist in general, like right?
Yeah.
Like I was talking about when you were gone, I was like.
Jim Kelly, man.
I was like, the first black man just won the Bruce Lee Award. That was Michael Jai White. He played like Dynamite Spawn and everything. Like he's a legit martial artist as well. Like I think seeing movies like this and seeing those kind of things was like it's like.
Also, I mean, at that time too, for the black community, I mean, blaxploitation films
huge
were huge too. Jim Kelly being in Enter the Dragon was a big fucking deal.
That was a
big
deal,
if you're a Tekken fan, the Tekken I grew up on, there was a character in Tekken. You had to like do some shit like with Eddie's, like you had to put in a code while you're hovering over Eddie to unlock Tiger. And Tiger was he was like I guess I don't know what the Brazilian jiu-jitsu, I don't know. But he was kind of like bobbing and weaving, dancing in the game. Had a big ass afro.
Mm-hmm.
His fight moves revolved around him dancing. I remember Tiger being was that his name? Am I making that up? His name, not the character.
Yeah, hold on. Tiger Jackson.
He was that's who I always wanted to play with, like in the game. Either him or Eddie. Eddie was doing the dancing for like that time. Like if Eddie was like supposed to be a 90s like hip hop breakdancing character, like Tiger was supposed to be like the 80s fucking whatever breakdancing variation or whatever. So I fucked with him heavy. But yeah, that era, that time. Again, rest in peace to Jim Kelly because he was very pivotal to that too. Him being in Enter the Dragon, and he was in a few films at that time as well too. So
man, you straight out of a comic book.
Yeah, he had the best lines, the smoothest lines. His bitches was the baddest in the movie. It's fucked up how they did my man's.
Yeah,
but Yeah, they fucked my man's up, and I don't think he deserved that for real. But
he was trying to help though. But
yeah, he was
yeah.
trying to help for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Great film. Um, but yeah, that whole kung fu scene in the black community, especially in the '80s at that time, it was just like it was everything, bro.
Exploded,
Like,
yeah.
again, I think that's something that's missing right now. I think that's something that are like we need. Like, I miss going to Taekwondo myself as a child, because just of the discipline, looking forward to something every day, something out of the element of like what is expected of you. Like, even though at that time I didn't know, like, niggas, people only thought like I was supposed to be like basketball or football. Like, me doing karate or going to Taekwondo lessons in the '90s was like just something I wanted to do. I'm into Power Rangers. I'm into Dragon Ball Z. I've watched Enter the Dragon. I fuck with Bruce Lee. I fuck with Jackie Chan. So yeah, I want to do karate, nigga. Like, I want to learn how to do this shit. And yeah, I think that's something. And again, the discipline that comes with it. Not just what you do while you're there in the dojo, but the things you do outside of the dojo to prepare to go to the dojo. Your gi had to be pristine, nigga. It had to be cleaned, washed, white. Belt had to be tied a certain way. Like, all the things that are like minor shit that's like repetitive in our everyday waking up and doing shit. My first couple of instances of that was going to Taekwondo lessons and learning how to tie my own belt. Like, I learned how to do that easier than I learned how to put on my football gear when I play football. I wasn't super interested in playing football the same way that I was in Taekwondo. So yeah, I think that shit is needed. Discipline for the children coming up. Give them niggas some like morals. Teach them about discernment. Teach them about not being afraid of things that are unknown, but to like challenge it and stuff like that. Like, I got all this shit from watching The Last Dragon for real. It sparked that in me more than anything else. So if you haven't seen it, it's on Tubi for the free ski, as Dalton say. Tubi, y'all, hey, we've been shouting y'all out like every week.
They sleep, man.
Y'all go ahead and give us that deal, man.
Tubi.
We'll send 4 people y'all way. 4 people y'all might not have had. Hey. So holla at us, man.
People, especially for this kung fu shit, like Tubi has all the joints. I'm telling you. Yeah. They got all the joints. They don't have Enter the Dragon though. But
that shit too crucial.
I think that's on Amazon Prime.
Space my family.
Yeah, I think that's on Amazon Prime though. But
yeah, man.
But yeah, they don't. But they have a bunch. They have a bunch of shit.
And visually too. Let me just say this before we get off.
Yeah.
Visually, Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee doing his thing, and it's going in like, slow mo, and you see all the, the delay of the hands because he's really moving so fast, but it's so slow. Like, Enter the Dragon did that as well. But if you think about it, that's where Matrix got that bullet time shit from, for real. As a direct, like, this has not been done in film before.
Mm-hmm.
And they got that shit. They got that shit from Enter the Dragon. I mean, I'm gonna just call a spade on that. Like, just to see some shit we've never seen in film before.
Yeah, but you got the paint my picture.
Wait, what you talking about? Is that
Matrix? They didn't have that soundtrack over it, so it was.
Oh, like, yeah. I'm 100%. But I'm just saying, as far as like, Matrix gets praised for that bullet time shit. Oh, yeah. To this day.
I mean, they definitely made it like.
No, they did it. Yeah, they did it all the way. I'm not saying they don't deserve the credit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
the idea was definitely sparked from Enter the Dragon.
Oh yeah.
100%. Even, I mean, when you start to pay attention to like little minor things in film, even the bride wearing that yellow.
Oh no, that was a direct correlation, 100%.
Yeah, from Bruce. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that was a movie he couldn't get to finish, and he passed away.
Yeah. So all that shit is sacred for real. And it's even taking me to the thought of when Quentin did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Bruce Lee got beat up by Brad Pitt's character and Bruce Lee's daughter being upset, like that would not have happened. Like my dad would have kicked anybody's ass. And Quentin was saying the purpose of the scene was not to, it wasn't about the fight. It was about Bruce's arrogance is why he did that. And I think even in that, right, if you're Bruce fucking Lee, you're not losing to a white man.
A white stunt man, yeah.
You're not losing a fight. So, like, his daughter was like, yeah, that's cool.
I wouldn't say he lost a fight. Like, he got tagged, though. He did get tagged, yeah.
He threw him up against the car at the end. Like, that's a loss to me. That's it. I'm not fighting no more. We going to get pistols.
Nah, I don't think he would have lost a fight, but he.
No.
I think he definitely didn't take the guy seriously, though.
No, yeah. But again, that arrogance that Bruce did have, but Bruce, there's only so many people that can have a certain level of like, I'm that guy. When it comes to this, nobody's fucking with me. Bruce was one of those guys. Muhammad Ali was one of those guys. Kanye West was one of those guys at a certain point in time. There's not too many niggas that was like, I can, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
One of those guys.
You forgot.
Yeah. I
one
forgot
of the big ones.
Mike. Yeah. One of those guys. Michael Jordan, one of those guys. You're not finna fuck with me when it comes to my craft. Ralph Lauren, we ain't talked about fashion in a minute. Let me just say this right quick, and we can end. I like everything Kith is doing as an American brand. They're getting all these goddamn IPs and shit. They doing Marvel and Disney and all that. That's cool, bro. That's cool. That's fine. But don't you ever, I don't care who, like Kanye, Pharrell, Virgil, the nigga, the Denim Tears nigga, the nigga who's doing Kiss. Those are like the big, in my mind, those are like the big 6 or 7, doing fashion that people care about. They know their names, they know their lineage. None of these niggas are fucking with New York made, raised Ralph fucking Lauren. Okay? Nobody. The pieces from the crazy shit is the pieces are getting better today, right? The quality, the stitching, the labeling, whatever you want to call it. The shit the nigga did in the 70s, 80s, like that shit still fine.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a staple. Like, it's,
bruh, nobody that's doing clothes is fucking with Ralph. Nobody.
Let me tell you how serious it is, right? Like, the logo is so serious that if you see the wrong logo, you can't wear it.
Can't wear it.
It's like,
we're not doing no use.
It's like you're automatically like
turned off.
People
disgusted.
People don't. If you have fake Louis, Gucci, whatever, no one cares as much as if you got the 2 fucking horses on your shirt. I'm telling you that Ralph Lauren polo did fucking numbers.
Numbers. Still doing like people are. I've seen the discourse. Ralph is an expensive brand if you want like the quality pieces.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
So if you're not thrifting it or whatever the case may be, it's going to be expensive. But it's expensive for a fucking reason. That shit's going to hold up until your great-great-grandchild has a child. That's the level of care and quality that Ralph puts into.
I mean, if you buy like a Polo Rugby, bro, You gonna have a polo rugby forever.
Like, yeah, like as long as you don't wash it, the colors start fading eventually over time. Then yeah, but yeah, I just want to say, bro, Ralph, I ain't even I ain't no low head for real. I know niggas that got way more crazier pieces than I got.
Yeah,
but I got some shit now. Please don't get it confused. I got some shit.
Yeah, he
I ain't no low head.
Ralph Lauren jacket that swap meet we went to.
Yeah, I gave that to Zach. I gave that to him. Didn't fit, but Ralph is just he's in that rarefied air of like how cool Mike looked in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, Mike Tyson, how cool he looked. How cool Kanye looked during whatever era you want to choose. Because he looked cool in all of them. Up until the end, pretty much. but
to the end, like
yeah, well, rebirth. Yeah. But all I'm saying is, bro, yeah, Kith, people that are even trying to fix their lips to say that Kith is even on Ralph's heels is just disgusting to me. That's crazy. Yeah, so I just had to get that off, bro, because I've been seeing it, and it ain't never gonna be that, bro. I'm sorry. Even what Pharrell's doing with Louis V, it's not going to touch Ralph. You can't touch Ralph. You can't. That's an untouchable. Like, you put him in his own category, bro. So shout out to Ralph Lauren. Keep making them pieces, bro. And like the collection he just made for the 2026 Olympics, out of this fucking world, bro. I see the shit. I was like, bro, what are like, bro? Like, just the I can go on, bro. Like, he's good, and whoever he got, like, ready to take over the mantle, right? Greg, I think he got a brother named Greg Lauren or something. Whoever taking over, like, the staple Ralph Lauren brand, they finna do some shit too. But we still got Ralph, goddamn it. So we here. That's all I got though. What's next week's movie, bruh?
Well, next week is Christmas, so we won't have an episode next week.
Okay, the week after next. What are we doing?
Because Christmas is on Thursday.
It is.
So I have a week to think about it.
Okay, that's right.
Because I guarantee after Christmas I'm gonna have a different idea.
Feel, yeah.
Yeah. So I want to get the holiday out the way.
Word.
It probably will not be another foreign film though, so you can rest easy on that. But
easily rested.
But yeah, I will have it. We will have it for you on the next episode. But yeah, on holiday break, Christmas next week. Too busy. I might hop on stream for something else though, but we'll see. We'll see though. But yeah. But other than that, I got nothing else, brother.
I ain't got nothing else either, man. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. You feel me? We'll be back the week after next with some
which will be the new year.
Yeah, it will be.
We'll see y'all in 2026 then.
More tunes for your head top.
Let's hope you all have a good holiday in general, because I know it's a lot all at once, and stay safe. New Year's is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see y'all in 2026. And yeah, I hope y'all have a happy holidays. That's it.